Unbelievable. Hear what this Islamic clergy has said that is causing serious commotion even in Yoruba land as people says you are not serious. I mean, there have been different reactions to what he has just said. And if I tell you, you even react yourself. He said Oduduwa was not a Yoruba man. Halaji, Manin, Nupo. He said Oduduwa is not a Yoruba man. Could that be true? He's saying this amidst of the Oduduwa's Republic, the agitation currently ongoing, trying to let the Yorubas that are crying for Oduduwa's Republic know that Oduduwa you are crying about is not a Yoruba man. Nupe Reverend Samuel Johnson wrote in his history of the Yoruba that Oduduwa came from outside Yoruba land. Oba Batere, the monarch of Ogbo Kingdom in Ondo State, stated that Oduduwa was not a Yoruba man. Dr. Jacob Abdullahi wrote that even the name Oduduwa is not a Yoruba name. If Oduduwa came from outside Yoruba land, if Oduduwa was not a Yoruba man, then where did Oduduwa come from and what tribe or ethnic group was he? Professor David Latin wrote that Oduduwa did not come from Mecca and Middle East. Dr. Constant Lis wrote that Mecca mentioned in the Yoruba tradition actually refer to the Niger Benue Conference area of the Nipo land. Similarly, Professor Bartwell wrote that Mecca, from which Oduduwa was said to have come from, actually referred to Nipo land. Then, Professor Aliyu emphatically wrote that Oduduwa came from Nipo land, while Frank Arisa admitted that Oduduwa was of Nipo blood. Both Professor David Latin and Professor Bewell got categorically wrote that Oduduwa was a Nipo man. And this has brought up a serious controversy. And then they're asking the Yorubas, how come you are now agitating for a man who originally is not from Yoruba land? So this is what is happening now. Some persons are saying that if you look at the halaji, it said Oduduwa you are crying about is not from Yoruba land. He said Oduduwa came to assist some time ago and became a warrior, defeated those who came to oppress, helped the people, and began and was revered by the people. And later they turned to him because he helped them fight the wars that they won. Now they have turned him. They want Oduduwa's land. Oduduwa's land is not somewhat what they are even crying about, are not even aware of the history of where he comes from. He was actually not a Yoruba blood. Just to let all agitators in Yoruba land to be aware. Can this be true? Amidst this agitation, we've seen a lot of people come out to say, you know what, we are tired of this one Nigeria deceit that they keep telling us one Nigeria, and the truth of it is that there is no one Nigeria. There are different Nigerians, because if you look at what is going on, you wonder really and truly if we are in one Nigeria, because what one Nigeria means to different people is different things. To someone, one Nigeria means that let's share the money equally that comes from the south. Okay, why the north that is basically predominantly known for cattle rearing will continue to destroy the lands for the south, so that they don't have anywhere else to go than to depend on them for food and for cow. And the south is bringing the money that the north is spending for national budget and the rest, and where they go about and take care of their own personal, to feed their greed, where they are looking after themselves, spending money that you cannot begin to imagine, that comes not from them, not from their region. That does not show that they are doing these things and that they really want this money. So when you see what is happening, you really wonder what this one Nigeria really means. For a while now, Nnamdi Kanu, the indigenous people of Biafra leader, has been crying for a republic, a sovereign nation, where the Igbos can have their own republic and be able to bring their own laws, guide their borders. But guess what? For that singular reason, you can see how much the Igbos have greatly been criticized. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look at what happened in Ebonyi State. Imagine the governor telling the vice president that there's nothing he can do about it. Oh, that there's nothing. The vice president should not tell him that he's the chief security officer, that there's actually nothing he can do about it. Like seriously, there's nothing you can do about it. He said there's nothing he can do about it. The vice president said, no, you are the one to ensure that the lives and property of your people are safe. So why are you saying there's nothing you can do about it? Say, my dear, there's nothing I can do about it. Why? He cannot accuse President Muhammadu Buhari. He cannot say anything. If he does, he knows this is the confraternity he has decided to come into. He has decided to go into this alignment in respect of what happens to his people. So the people are the sacrificial lamb, and you wonder why things are the way they are in the country. Go and investigate. These people know what they are doing. Said he cannot do anything. He cannot say anything, and he cannot assure anybody that there'll be safety. That's the governor of his state. Oh. That's the governor of his state. So he cannot assure anybody of safety. And you begin to wonder, is this the person who is supposed to be giving direction and leadership in the whole state? Telling everybody that he knows nothing about the security, and he cannot assure anybody that trouble will not happen again. That's what he's saying. That he cannot assure anybody that trouble will not come up again. And you are wondering, like, seriously? So what are you doing to ensure that lives and property are safe? What are you doing to ensure that people are looked after? What are you doing? He said he cannot assure anybody. They should all please go and look at the vice president was like, no, you are the chief security officer. Ensure that your people are safe. And this is what David said to him. And that's why I'm wondering, every one of you that are in the APC, both Christians and Muslims that are sincere and honest, what you are doing, is it what God wants you to do? Is this how you protect people? Is this how you go about to ensure lives and property are safe? It's just a question, because most of you, I'm really skeptical about what you believe going forward, because you do not show or assume the potentials and position that you really are somebody who fears God. Nigerians, what do you think? Please don't forget to subscribe. God bless you. Bye for now.